just can't get out of their own way. A bunch of children, a bunch of victims, a bunch of activists, a bunch of incompetent nincompoops are running this league. Not only running this league,
a group of critics is calling them childish, playing the victim, and completely incapable of running the league. Those may not be the exact words used by everyone, but they reflect the growing frustration spreading throughout the WNBA community. And the reason behind this outrage? The league has reportedly shut down Sophie Cunningham's famous pointing gesture. Yes, a simple pointing celebration has been considered too controversial to be used for commercial purposes. This isn't some exaggerated joke or fictional storyline. It's a real decision that has sparked debate around the leadership of women's professional basketball. During the 2024 WNBA season, Phoenix Mercury guard Sophie Cunningham became one of the league's most talked about personalities. Her confident pointing celebration quickly went viral and became one of the most recognizable moments of the season. Fans embraced it. Young basketball players at her camps wanted pictures recreating the gesture with her, and the potential for merchandise and branding opportunities was massive. It was the kind of natural, fan-driven popularity that sports leagues usually spend millions trying to create. But instead of capitalizing on the moment, the controversy surrounding the gesture led to the WNBA Players Association stepping in and putting an end to it.
Video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. Every camper gets a photo with Sophie Cunningham. And yes, as you'd expect, they all want to do the signature point. I want to point with Sophie Cunningham. I want to do the pointing meme with Sophie Cunningham. She's a superstar. She's a sensation.
Every child who attended Sophie Cunningham's basketball camp seemed to want the exact same thing. It wasn't just an autograph or a simple handshake. They wanted to recreate her iconic pointing celebration with her. From a marketing standpoint, that says a lot. These young fans weren't just watching Sophie play. They were connecting with her personality, confidence, and unique style on the court. They wanted to copy the moment because it made them feel like they were part of her story. That's how sports leagues create lifelong supporters, through genuine, emotional connections between athletes and fans. The most powerful marketing moments are often the ones that happen naturally, not the ones created by executives in a boardroom. But then the situation took an unexpected turn. On January 8th, 2025, sports business reporter Darren Rovell broke the news. For anyone unfamiliar with him, Rovell isn't just another social media commentator looking for attention. With more than 1.8 million followers, he is the founder of CLCT Media, a platform focused on collectibles and the business side of sports, and he previously worked as ESPN's sports business reporter for years. When Rovell discusses major sports business decisions, people pay attention. He has built connections throughout the industry and has sources within some of the biggest sports organizations in the country. His reputation and history of reporting on sports business stories give his claims significant credibility.
And then the WNBA Players Association and their goofballs step right up. Darren Rovell, a highly respected sports business journalist, someone who's worked at ESPN, someone who has over 1 million followers on Twitter, a name that should be taken seriously, comes out and says the WNBA Players Association is currently prohibiting licensees from using the Sophie point, saying that it is derogatory. They're saying a point is...
What makes this situation even more confusing is the importance of understanding the context behind Sophie Cunningham's pointing gesture. She wasn't mocking an opponent after a dirty play. She wasn't celebrating someone getting hurt. It happened during the intensity of a basketball game. A moment of confidence, competitiveness, and personality. These are exactly the kinds of emotional, authentic moments that make sports exciting and create connections between players and fans. However, there is another issue surrounding this controversy that many people are discussing, even if they are hesitant to say it openly. Sophie Cunningham is white, and the player involved in the viral interaction was black. Some believe the racial dynamics of that specific moment may have influenced why the gesture was viewed as problematic by the WNBA Players Association. The argument is that pointing itself is not automatically offensive. Players gesture, celebrate, and interact with each other during games all the time. The concern, according to critics, is that this particular situation may have been interpreted differently because of who is involved. If that is truly the reasoning behind the decision, critics argue it raises bigger questions about how the league handles player expression and competition. Instead of simply viewing athletes as individual competitors with unique personalities, they believe some situations are being analyzed primarily through a racial perspective, turning ordinary basketball moments into major controversies. From this viewpoint, Sophie Cunningham was simply playing with confidence, emotion, and competitive energy. But in today's WNBA conversations, even normal displays of personality can become controversial when broader social issues become part of the discussion.
It's very real. Just spoke to someone at a big company who showed me their rejection. Darren Rovell. This is a real source right here. This is a real source. This isn't just a random Twitter person 5605. Dude's got over 1.8 million followers. He's the founder of CLCT Media, which is a collectibles media company. He used to work at ESPN as a sports business journalist. He hasn't been. This is somebody who's curated multiple sources at the highest of levels around the NBA, the NFL, Major League Baseball, MLS, you name it. This is a real guy right here. Okay? This is more of a source than any Costable. Okay? This is more of a source than any WNBA source that you can think of. This guy puts them all to shame.
The controversy over Sophie Cunningham's pointing gesture highlights what many critics see as a major mistake by WNBA leadership. According to reports, the Players Association blocked licensing opportunities for the viral celebration, despite fans and young players embracing the moment. Critics argue that instead of promoting authentic player personalities and creating new revenue streams, the league continues to overanalyze harmless moments and limit its own growth. They believe Sophie's gesture represented exactly what sports marketing needs: emotion, confidence, and a connection between athletes and fans. While other leagues have turned player celebrations into iconic brands, the WNBA is being accused of doing the opposite by restricting moments that could help build its future. The decision has sparked debate about whether the league is prioritizing controversy avoidance over fan engagement and business growth.